Kim, how's it going? Hey guys, also, if I accidentally...
What did Kelly say?
What's up, guys? How we doing? True Crime King back with you on this Thursday, May 11th, 2023. How we doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing okay. You know, I usually say well, but I noticed I don't want to be like Tyler, because I noticed yesterday when I did my reaction to Tyler Feller, he's staying well, so I'm trying not to say that anymore. But anyway, as you can see, I have my glasses on inside for no reason at all. So that means I'm doing a drunk turkey reaction. For those of you that don't know, I wear these glasses every time I do a drunk turkey reaction because for some reason, Daniel always wears his sunglasses inside while he's taking a shit. I'm assuming, you know, so that's why I wear them. Maybe they help him think. So I'm just trying to get into the mindset of Dan. But anyway, these drunk turkeys, and all of them actually showed up this time. There's all three of them, and they're going to be doing another. They're going to be bringing Kim back. I've done a reaction to these guys before. The very first time that they did a something with Kim, and then after that, they tried to distance themselves as much as possible from Kim, because even Daniel and Drunk Turkey thought that Kim was a lunatic and didn't know what she was talking about. If you don't believe me, I have videos of my other reactions with Drunk Turkey. Just type in Drunk Turkey True Crime King. It'll come up, and you can watch them for yourself. So I'm not going to go back and rewind and tell you about all that. If you want to, you can watch it yourself. But I think this Kim girl is a lunatic. I don't think she has any idea what she's talking about. I think she is just trying to get her name out there. I guess she's trying to just get attention. She wasn't there when anything happened. She doesn't know what really happened. And that's it. I mean, so I don't know why everybody keeps having this Kim girl on their channels. It's baffling to me. She doesn't provide anything new. And she changes her story multiple times. But anyway, I haven't seen this yet, so this is going to be a genuine reaction, just like most of my reactions. So let's see what this crazy Kim has to say to these drunk turkeys today. So here we go.
What did who?
What, who? Starting out in good drunk turkey fashion.
I didn't catch you. I was talking. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
Can you hear that okay? Oh, listening.
See, this is why you get all this ready before, you know, you're going live, right? So that way when you go live, you don't have all this shit happen, right? It's already ready.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's
can you hear us?
So was that Kelly, the WhatsApp session? Is that, what did she just say?
She just became a new member.
So what did she say? Oh, sorry. I thought she was saying something about...
Kim, get with the program, man.
Information, because I do know that, and I like her very, very much. I think her heart's in the right place, and
who are you talking about, Kim?
She's got a connection with some of the kids. Made a connection, I think.
Yeah.
Over there, and so I respect her. I think she's a great gal.
And I gotta tell everybody, this is the real Kim, guys. This is her voice.
Yeah, this is the real Kim. Yeah, good. Thanks, Big Blue.
This is the real Kim. Also,
these just a couple months ago, Daniel was like, "Oh, He made sure to tell everybody that where he got some of his information was not from Kim, because after their first interview, that's how bad it went. Now I guess he's changing his mind again.
Her name is Kim. I may accidentally call her Pam tonight, just because that's.
Go for
It
it all you
happens.
want.
It's a trend.
It's totally
In fact,
fine. Honestly.
I was actually on. So I cover the Steelers as well. I have 2 podcasts that I cover the Steelers on. I cover them with Steel Current Network, and then.
Okay, I could give a fuck about you covering the Steelers. Let's get to the Kohberger.
Continue to try and make people and keep people aware of it. And I don't know if I even have to. I think people care about these families, these kids enough, but I'll keep, every time I get a little quieter, there's a little silence. The national news doesn't cover it, not that they cover it well anyway. YouTube does a far better job. I will tell you guys that. The YouTubers that are invested and organically and authentically invested in this do a really, really good job.
Well, that would include True Crime King, because I've done more videos on this than Drunk Turkey, probably. So thanks, Kim.
Those that aren't looking for just, I think, what do they call them, clicks or likes or whatever, I think you guys all do a really, really good job. And it's your passion and it's your drive, and that will, I hope.
Well, of course she's going to say that, because she's on their program, They're giving her a platform. She's not, it's not like she's going to be mean to them, you know what I'm saying?
That will solve it. I have a terrible...
Like if she would say the opposite about me, just because I don't agree with her, right? And she, I wouldn't even want her on my program.
Hear my heart that it's never going to get solved. That's
understood. Yeah, understood.
And keep in mind, remember, my channel is only a couple months old, so I'm coming, and me and all my supporters, we're gonna be up there.
And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, so are the guys, and then we're gonna go down from the start to the end, and we're gonna try to keep this in chronological order. And one thing that I want to keep this to is things that that you were told from your daughter, things that you knew from the student that attended Bryan Kohberger's class that you spoke to, things of that nature. We don't want to go down anything that...
See, all Kim's information is supposedly coming from second, third, fourth hand, sources. And, even that, it's just unreliable, and there's times that Kim has already changed her story, and multiple times. It's just, it stinks to me.
You may have seen or heard on Reddit, 4chan, or other YouTube channels. There's one thing that I think...
And I'm still waiting for her to come out with something that the police haven't told us, or we haven't learned from, all the documents that have been released, or, something that she couldn't just find online that none of us already know, right? Like, Kim, give us something that nobody else knows, because that's what you're supposed to be doing, right? That's why people are having you on these programs, because you're supposed to know something that the rest of us don't. So that's what I want to hear. Let's see if Kim gives us something.
I feel I need to say is it does take some training when it comes to talking to people, as far as you were in Pullman, Washington, November 13th. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Why were you in town?
We arrived on November 12th because we went to Parents Weekend.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of events were going on that weekend?
Okay, number one. Who cares if she was in Pullman, Washington? So was thousands and thousands and thousands of other people, right? Okay.
We had a football game, and then there's just a whole lot of drinking and hanging out with your kids. There's, you know.
Okay, so, and she was drinking. Okay. Drinking a lot affects your memory. It affects a lot of things, right?
You go to the different fraternity houses if you're hungry. If they're 21, you go to the bars. You go to dinner. You know, you just spend time with your child, meeting their friends, meeting the new people they've met, going to the games. That's basically, it's, you know, it's a party. It's playing time with your kid because I'm an adult.
So the night of November 12th, were you with your son? Were you with your daughter? Were you with both?
So the night of November 12th, I was with my daughter. So my husband, we tag team, switch it up because he's not 21 and she's 21. He's not Greek. He's an athlete. She's Greek. So it's kind of, they have different lifestyles. They have different lifestyles there. And so I was with my son during the day. And honestly, I forced him to go to get a pedicure because those feet needed to be attended to. He was not home for a long time, and I could tell. And so then we switched up. My husband and my son went and had dinner. And
Kim, we don't give a crap what you did all day with your son, man. You know, just get to what you supposedly know about the Kohberger case. That's why you're on here.
Daughter and I went out to V Hall, which is a bar there, and all of her friends were there.
Okay.
That's what we did.
And what time was the last time? Around what time was the last time that you saw your daughter that night?
So we dropped my daughter home. So my son, who's able to drive, and.
Come on, Kim, speak without stuttering. That's why you can tell. Like when you tell the truth, you don't stutter. You don't stumble over your words. I mean, I don't know. It's this whole thing with Kim. It stinks to high heaven.
I mean, I even have a drink and drive. It's just not a good idea. I think it's bad time. But we were.
You just said you were drinking.
Not. Around midnight, maybe 11, between 11 and 12, and my husband and my son came in. They picked us up from the bar. We went back to my.
Yeah, you were at a bar and you're telling me you weren't drinking, because they had to come pick you up. So obviously you didn't drive because you were drinking, Kim.
Daughter's house. We kind of tucked her in and grabbed, did a few things. So it was probably when I left for about 1 o'clock, maybe between 12 and 1, because I really tried to consider.
So she has no idea. She's changing the story. Maybe between 12 and 1. She's saying maybe so she doesn't get trapped into a specific time period. Or because she's lying.
This because it's an important piece of time, I think.
Right.
About probably between 12 and 1.
And so you dropped her off at her house, is that right?
We went in with her. We took her in. Yeah, we took her in.
And how big is her apartment house? How many people live there?
So there's 5 girls who live in the home, and they're not giant homes, but they're older homes that have been converted into suites.
Man.
So there's 2 roommates.
This aspect so far.
Yeah. When you were at the game, you said
at the football game.
Yeah.
I opted out of the football game, actually. It's cold, it's rainy. It's not fun. So we didn't go to the game, but my husband and my daughter went to the game together.
She was there. Why wouldn't you go to the game? I mean, that's the whole point of the day, right? Parents' Day. That's what I was understanding, right?
Did they mention how the police? If there's a lot of police officers there?
And remember, and this weekend, in Pullman, Washington, there was a separate incident with Brent Kopaka, who drew the SWAT team's attention and all the police. And then Brent Kopaka killed himself in Pullman, Washington, okay? But that was totally separate from the whole Bryan Kohberger thing.
There's always quite a bit of... Actually, they didn't mention that, to be honest with you. I didn't see
See what I mean about this Kim? She doesn't really know anything. I mean, it's just all ridiculous to me. It's total ridiculousness. I would never have her on my show.
An excessive amount of police officers that weekend at all, actually. So they did not mention that.
No. Gotcha.
I guess I didn't even ask.
All right, Dan, ask some good questions. Come ask something, that we want to hear.
What about you, Big Lou? You got any questions so far?
Just one question. That evening, did you guys ever go near the bar where they were, or the food truck, or were you guys drinking in Pullman?
We were so no, we did not go to the, we did not go to much.
Yeah, so Kim was not around any of the victims, okay?
So that earlier in the evening, no, we did not go there at all. We didn't go to the food truck at all. We've been there before, but we didn't go there then.
Yeah, we don't care if you've been there before, Kim.
No.
So has a million other people.
Gotcha. So the next day, you get notified of an alert. Around what time was that?
Okay, I'm pretty sure this alert is going to be the alert about the SWAT team at Brent Kopaka's house.
We were driving home, so it would have been after Walmart and having breakfast. We picked up at around 8 o'clock in the morning and did the whole thing for the day. And we left around, I guess we must have left around 3. So, and we were about 6 hours away, and I don't think we were in the past. It was probably around 5, between 4:30 and 5 is when we got the alert.
Gotcha. And
you said you contacted... had to have been between.
Right. And you said that you called your daughter right away, right?
I did. I called Jory, not Jory, that's my other daughter, younger daughter, and I don't even know why I just said that, except I just got the phone with her, but they all graduated together. Their PCs, I think they're PC 19. So her sorority sister called and told her, and the reason and I said, well, why did she know? And she said, because of her boyfriend, Mom. He goes to UI. And I said, she said, you know that they've dated since their whole lives. And I was like, well, I do know that, but I guess I didn't realize that. I don't know. I wasn't giving it that much thought in my life, I suppose. But so she knew that. And I said, well, still, but Peyton, why did, oh God, here I go. Keep saying her name, obviously.
See, still stumbling, still trying to come up with stuff. I mean, if there was one story and this really did happen, and it would be like boom, boom, boom. She would be able to spit it out and not keep stumbling and stuttering. I mean, it's hard to listen to. I mean,
I said, why do you know that though? And she said, because.
And it's all third and fourth hand accounts, even if that's even true, and it's not even anything important,
She told me, and he goes to UI, and so she's friends with the Pi Fives because he goes there. And I said, but how do the Pi Fives know? How do you know at 10 o'clock and we don't know until now? She goes, I don't know that. And I said, but why do you know now? Why did you know at 10? And it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and we don't know. And you know everything that happened, but the news doesn't say that. Because at the same time, I'm going through my phone looking for any information I can find, and there's just no information. And so then I said, what happened? And she told me that, and what she said to me was that there were 4 kids were killed, they were stabbed, and that there were 2 roommates there who locked themselves in their bedrooms because they were scared, but they heard a lot of noise. It's a party house, so maybe they didn't know.
Okay, first of all, she didn't know all that. She didn't know that Bethany downstairs locked herself in her room, and Dylan locked herself in the room. That's ridiculous. And even if somehow she did know that, who cares? I mean, what's the big deal? What's the big deal here, right? I mean, everybody else knows now. I mean, right? I think Kim is just manipulating her story to fit what everybody already knows, right? I mean, what's the big secret here that everybody's having Kim on her show? I don't get it at all.
What was happening? And I said, hold on a minute. I said, did they call 911? She goes, I don't know. I'm like, a patient.
And you forgot the last time you said that the alert you got on your phone was from the Brent Kopaka incident. And now you're saying that it wasn't? I mean, if I have to go back and pull the footage from my other reactions and make a collage and, and then splice it all together and play the video, then maybe I'll do that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. Show you all Kim's inconsistencies. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But you guys can go look at it yourself. Just type it in.
I'm trying to roll back, and this is the conversation. This is truly how the conversation went with us.
Speak without stuttering, Kim. It's like you're nervous. It's like you're lying, and
scattered. It's very unbelievable.
Right. No, I understand that. So you call her, and the initial call that you have.
Oh, save me, Daniel. Yeah. Go ask another question.
With her, she discloses that she was told at about 10 a.m. That 4 students' lives were taken, and that the reason that she knows is because of her sister, and I'm saying sister because it's a sorority sister, her boyfriend. Her boyfriend, who attends the University of Idaho, informed her sister, and that sister told your daughter.
Hey, did you guys catch all that? So somebody told somebody who told somebody who told somebody else, who apparently told her daughter, who then told Kim, and then Kim is now going on all these shows, trying to get her name out there. Why isn't the actual people that got the text, talking about this? Why is Kim trying to get all this attention, right? But, I don't like my my videos going over 20 minutes. We're already at 24 minutes. So, I don't know. I'll do a part 2 if enough of you watch this and comment on it. If not, then I won't do a part 2. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought. What you think about this Kim? What you think about these junk turkeys? What you think about all this, right? Do you think I'm wrong? Or do you think they're wrong? Do you think Kim's telling the truth? All that. So, yeah. Until next time, guys. True Crime King. Out.